Yo, yo, my bad, I'm late. Hold up. My bad, I'm late. I just got off the flight, man. Straight from Puerto Rico. Hold up. Let me get my shit right. Camera right. All right. Yo, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Yep. I just got off the flight, man, straight from Puerto Rico. I'm feeling Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? Puerto Riqueño. I'm fresh off the plane. It was a little delay. My bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad on the delay. But we here. We here on a good Friday night. Listen, y'all know we always still go live Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big Cigar Talk Energy. And we going live this Sunday too. But today, I had to get this guy on the channel, man, because hold on. Man, this guy just put on the fucking fight of the year. Bruh. How many of y'all seen that fight? Najee Lopez versus Gallegos. Yo, what a fight. Scary Hours, what's popping? Najee and Najee. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This the link up that we needed. Man. Najee Lopez. Damn, I'm a Najee fan, but I'll be live at the same time, 8 p.m. All right, damn. D1, salute, bro. I know this was a last minute live, man. Hit the like button for me. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get them numbers up. Let's get them numbers up. My boy Angel in the building. Angel, what's popping? Angel, what's popping? We got Najee Lopez coming through to the chat. Come grace us. Talk some talk. And I want to talk some boxing, man. We got some fights going on tomorrow. Oh, let me see what fight. Let me make sure, because I know it's a few fights tomorrow. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Man, hit the like button, man. Stop playing, man. Y'all know how we do. Hit the goddamn like button. Now, we're going to talk about the fights that's coming on tomorrow. We got Lester Martinez. ProBox TV. Yo, ProBox got some talent. I ain't even going to hold you. ProBox got some talent, man. I ain't even going to hold y'all. ProBox TV. Hold up. Lester Martinez on ProBox TV. Am I glitching? Can y'all hear me? I feel like I'm glitching on this John. Make sure y'all hear me, man. I want to make sure y'all hear me, man. Or am I glitching? I feel like I'm glitching on a little bit. I feel like I'm glitching, man. Am I glitching or can y'all hear me? Yo, why y'all keep saying free Greg? What happened to Greg? Don't tell me my man G got locked up. My man G got locked up? I keep seeing free Greg in the chat, man. What happened to Greg? They saying free Greg in the chat, man. What's up with my boy Greg, man? Don't tell me my boy got locked up, bruh. Don't tell me that, bruh. You know, G, man, I like G. Hold on, let me see what the chat is talking about. Free Chef Hackett. What's up with my boy G? Greg got locked up. I'm trying to see what's up with the chat, man. Oh, Michelle Allen, thank you. Yo, for those of y'all that don't know, your boy was on DAZN commentating yesterday, man. Come on, man. I'm one of the newest commentators on DAZN, man. Please show me some love, man. Every time I got a fight. Thank you. If you was there, I appreciate you. Michelle, thank you very much. Your boy was on DAZN commentating alongside Brian Custer, alongside Raul Marquez. Yo, am I glitching or can y'all hear me? All right, y'all can hear me. Oh, they banned his YouTube page. Oh, okay. They banned Greg YouTube. Okay. I thought y'all was saying that he got locked up. I'm like, nah, man. I'm gonna have to send my boy a kite, bruh. Maybe have to send my boy a kite. Yeah, man. I thought y'all was trying to say my boy got locked up for real. Oh no. But hold on, they lost his page? Why they took his channel down? Why? Why they took his channel down, y'all? Greg Hackett be doing good work. Nah, he got his channel banned and demonetized. Damn. Damn. Yo, hit the like button, man. Listen, Najee Lopez is on the way. Najee Lopez is on the way. We've got some great fights this weekend, man. Lester Martinez is fighting this weekend. Carlos Adames and Ammo Williams fighting this weekend. Someone joined a live streaming porn. What? What? Nah, bruh. Yo, you know what's crazy? It's a lot of weirdos out here, man. Matter of fact, I don't know who was here. The first time I ever did a live, the first live I ever did, this is why I make everybody turn their cameras on, because we not doing that. We not doing none of the weirdo stuff. First live I ever did, somebody whipped out their joint on live. I said, oh, hell no. I had to leave the live. I quit the live. Like, nah, nigga, we not doing that. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all tripping. Somebody backed out on my live, the first live I ever had. That's, yo, bruh. I don't know what's up with some of these weirdos, bro. Weirdos. That was the first live I ever had. Somebody backed out, bro. Nasty work. Weirdo, nasty work. Why would you do that? Like, what's up with you, G? Why? Why would you do that? You gonna back out on my channel, bro? Nah, bro. Yeah, Ammo Williams. I'm sorry to tell y'all, any Ammo Williams fans in the chat, he's gonna get his ass whooped tomorrow by Carlos Adames. I'm just trying to tell you. Cigar Talk tells you what happens. Carlos Adames is gonna put the Beats by Dre on him. He's gonna put the paws on him, man. I see it coming now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I see it coming. I see it. Oh, strong work. Yeah, I remember that guy, strong work. Yeah, it was this guy that came up, strong work. He was a weirdo too. I ain't like that name, strong work. I'm like, why is that your name, bro? Yeah, damn, they packed my man G up. That's crazy. I'm thinking it might be a stoppage, y'all. I'm feeling like Carlos Adames is gonna stop Ammo Williams, bro. I'm feeling like Carlos Adames is gonna stop Ammo Williams, bro. That's what it feels like in the air. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Now, please hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man, because I got my special guest coming up. This one for the real hardcores. Damn, they said free my boy G, man. They got my boy G page up out of there doing some freaky shit. Some 69 guard. They didn't 69 guard my boy G page. Oh, no. Nah, man. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Adames, Carlos Adames, he's nice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad, though, that we never got the Adames Janabek, bruh. I felt like Adames was ducking, to be honest. And then Janabek came and popped on steroids. So maybe he had the right to duck. That was a steroid duck. Hold up, is that still ducking, y'all? If a guy is like, yo, this guy, I think he's on steroids. I think he's on it. I think he's on that shit. And he turns out he's on the shit. Is that ducking? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. He worked hard on his channel too. His page was legit. Yeah, man. They did my son Greg dirty. I hope he can appeal it because sometimes YouTube lets you appeal. So I hope he can appeal it. But damn, that's crazy. They was doing 69 God work on Greg page. This is why I need all cameras on. Because you're not gonna catch me. You're not gonna catch me, you know what I'm saying, with one of those freaky things that y'all be doing. You're not doing it. Like I said, I already got caught. Pause. The first live I ever had. This is the first time I ever went live. I'm just trying to engage with the community. And I didn't care. This is why I leave. Everybody got to have their cameras on when you go live. Because the guy, he came on live, camera off, and then he turned his camera on and backed out. Nah, bruh. I had to quit the live. I'm like, nah, I'm done with live today. You're not gonna back out on the channel, and then we're gonna continue like that didn't happen. So I had to leave the live. And ever since then, the rules have been to come up here, you gotta have the camera on because we're not letting people try to do freaky weird stuff on the channel. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. So let me say this for Najee Lopez is on the way. He just texted me. He's on the way. Najee Lopez on the way. Please hit the like button, y'all. It's important for me to showcase guys like this. Oh, my boy Ron in the building. Ron Goodall for Fight Hype. Ron, what's popping, Ron? That's my boy. Ron, you got to change your Avi. Ron got the haircut, man. I only know Ron with the long hair. My boy cut his hair. Yo, I got to say this. I like Ammo Williams. I like his energy. I like Ammo Williams' energy. I like how he presents himself. I wouldn't say he's the most skilled guy, but he's tough. He got a lot of heart. But Carlos Adames, bruh. Carlos Adames is one of the guys that at 160, he's the top level. He's the top level. Ammo is going to get caught, and it's going to be a TKO. I'm telling you right now. If you're on FanDuel, DraftKings, tell them Najee sent you. Get the money. Ammo Williams is going to get stopped, bro. I'm telling you right now. Let's look at the odds. Hold up. Let me look at the odds. What's the odds right now? What's the odds right now so we can win some money, y'all? Let me look at the odds right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, no bomb? Nah, I got you. Let me get my bomb right. Let me get my bomb right. Hold on. Let me look at the odds, though. Let's win this money. Let's win this money. My sound that, man. My sound that, bro. Me? Yo, y'all hear my bomb? My sound up? My sound that, bro. Let's win this money. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's win this shmoney. Let's win the shmoney. Najee Lopez is on the way. I got to tell y'all this. Hold up. I'm looking for the odds. I got to tell y'all this, man. In the meantime, while I'm looking up the odds, yo, listen, man. I'm trying to crack into the game. Come on, man. Y'all know me. Every Sunday, Cigar Talk, 2 p.m. We family. Y'all know me. I'm one of y'all, baby. I'm one of y'all. I'm trying to kick the doors open and give people opportunities, man. So when I'm here, you know what I'm saying, on the zone, I'm just trying to do the best I can and get to the main and get to these big cards and get to these, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open the doors. And right now, I'm having a great time, man. I love boxing, and I love representing this thing that we do that we love. Hit that like, oh, my boy in the building. Yo, Greg, what's popping, G? Hold up. Hold up. I might got to bring Greg up real quick. They said my boy Greg they said he got off. They 69 guard. Yo, Ron, salute, bro. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you, G. Najee Lopez is on the way. Najee Lopez is on the way. We got to talk. He has the best fight of 2026 so far. 100%. Oh, he's here. Oh, hold up. All right, yo, Greg, I'm going to get with you. Yo, stay on, Greg, if you can. I got to bring Greg up here, man. We got to hear about your page, G. I heard they did you nasty, man. Pause. All right. Hit the like button, man. Stop playing, man. I know our usual days is Sundays, but y'all playing games. Hit the like button, man. Salute for the super chat. Aaron Anderson, Keyshawn the bully, bruh. Okay, we're going to talk about Keyshawn. Salute, Aaron. We're going to talk about Keyshawn. Let me get to this interview, though. We're going to talk about Keyshawn. You want to talk about Keyshawn? We could do that. All right. Let me bring up this guy real quick. Let me set the table, y'all. Let's set the table. Hold up. Let's set the table. Let me drop my bomb for him one time. This guy right here, I've been watching him probably about maybe like 2 years or so now. And I feel like each time he's getting better. He's getting better. He's getting better. But this fight we just saw last week, y'all, this was, oh my God. Oh my, this is the 90s. I don't know. I know a lot of y'all is YNs in the chat. This felt like a 90s. Like this guy, he was in the fight of the year so far of 2026, bro. I'm not going to cap. That was fight of the year so far. It's going to be hard to top that, what we just saw. It was everything. Action-packed. Round 1 till the ending. I think it ended, what was it, round 8, 9? Ended, what? Action-packed fight. All the way. He got knocked down, came back, stopped him. What a fight. So the purpose of this show, man, y'all know Cigar Talk. Y'all know we got the biggest names in the sport of boxing on this channel. And that's what we're going to do, and that's what we continue to do. And this guy, he has potential to be one of the bigger names in the sport, from what I'm seeing. So if you're not familiar, you need to get familiar. Let me introduce my guest. It's another Najee. You know what I'm saying? You know, Najee is lit right now, 2026, man. It's another Najee. Let me bring him up. Please make some noise, man. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. My God, Najee Lopez in the building. Yeah.
Najee, what's up, brother? What's up?
Yo, hold on. Let me turn my volume up. Let me turn my volume up. Get right. Yo, Najee, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm good. How you living, bro?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm definitely feeling great.
Dog, what? Yo, what a fight, bro. What? Nah, man. Nah, man. Yo, Najee, that type of fight is like, I'm not a boxer, right? Like I never, you know, I've been in the gym, I've sparred, I ain't never been no amateur, I've never done that. But I would imagine if I did, I would want to have a fight that's one of them fights that people, like a dog fight. Did you expect that type of fight going into that night last week?
Nah, man, you can never plan for one. You don't never plan for one of those, man. You always want to go in the ring, you know, outclass your opponent, outsmart your opponent. But one thing you do want to make sure you is ready. You want to make sure you're ready, just in case. You know, it turns out that way. And you know, Friday night it turned out to be one of those type of fights. You know, adversity came. You know, the blood. And you know, I was just in there with another tough guy. He was tough. He was game. And that's, you know, styles make fight, and that's what happened. That's, you know, we gave everybody.
Uh-oh. Hold on, he cut out, y'all. He cut out. He might have got a phone call. Sometimes when they get phone calls, it cuts out real quick. Let's see if we come right back. We gonna get to it, y'all. Najee Lopez in the building. Najee Lopez in the building. Oh, he just got the phone. We gotta get him back. We gotta get him back. Tell him to show us his battle scars. I'm gonna highlight your comment. I'm gonna leave your comment up when he comes back. I'm gonna leave your comment in, man. Listen, hit the like button, y'all. Come on, man. Hold up. Let me check how many likes we got. Salute my man Greg Hackett in the building. My man Ron G in the building. Fight hype. My boy Ron. Haircut Ron. That's his new name. My boy Haircut Ron. Oh, Angel. I'm going to go with my boy Ammo via stoppage. Rounds 8 through 11. Yo, Angel, I ain't even going to lie, bro. Because you my man, Angel. If you go in Ammo stoppage, you might as well just donate that money to St. Jude's Hospital, man. Just donate that money to a good cause, bro, because you ain't getting that back. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Hold up, y'all. Here you go. Here you go. Salute for the super chat, Angel. But Ammo's gonna get packed up. I'm just letting you know, bro. I'm telling you. Hold up. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Najee Lopez is back, y'all. Oh, here you go.
My fault, brother. My fault.
That's all good.
But like
tell
I
me,
was
you saying you can't prepare for the type of fight like that you just had?
No. You better prepare, but you don't plan to get in the ring. You don't want to get in the ring and have no dog fight like that every time. That's one thing I will tell you. But you better prepare for it. And you know, I was prepared. I was prepared to go to war. I was prepared for anything, really.
I mean, I feel like it's like a gift and a curse when things like this happen in a way, because it's like, I remember I heard Ali say this one time. I don't know if Ali said it. Somebody said it to Ali. They said, the good thing is we know you got a chin. The bad thing is we know you got a chin, right? And that mean, you know, to me, I always thought that was cool because it's like, I feel that about you now, right? Like, we know you a dog, but then that means you was in a dog fight to know that. When that happens, is it like, did you want to have this type of dog fight? Because I feel like you came out aggressive and then the cut happened and that turned it up even more.
The cut kind of made the fight more difficult, but I knew what I wanted to do with him already. I already knew with him. But, you know, you can study all you want to for a guy. You don't really know that guy till you share the ring with him. It was different. He came with something different, and it kind of changed, you know, turned the table a little bit. And then plus, like I said, you know, with the headbutt, that kind of changed the dynamics of the fight. The ring was kind of super small. When you know you fight a guy like that, it ain't too much wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand your ground.
Yeah.
You know, he really couldn't. Yeah. He really.
Hold on, take me through that though, right? When the cut first happened, and the blood start getting in your eye, what are you thinking? Are you in your mind like, God damn, nigga, like what is a fighter thinking in their mind at that point?
Hey, I'm like, God damn, but I knew I had to adjust though. I had to relax, you know, and just fight through it. It was just like rain on your windshield, man. I got to keep going. And that's how I really was looking at it. I really didn't let it get to me much. I just had to adjust. I had to, you know, make sure my right hand don't drop as much. Make sure, you know, I'm, you know, close enough where I could feel him and know where he at. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things going on in there. Like, I had one eye, I really couldn't see.
You couldn't see after the headbutt? You couldn't see?
Hell no, you ain't see all that, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I seen it. I definitely seen it. Hold up. So, all right. So
yeah, they should have gone in my.
Tell me this. There was to me, I was saying, and I just want to know stylistically your game plan now that the fight's over. Because I was saying, I felt like in round one, you was aggressive when this guy got steam on his punches. I was like, damn, I feel like Najee could box him a little bit and take a couple rounds before he start getting him. Was you trying to go get him in the beginning?
Like I said, you don't really know until you really in the room with him. Wasn't gonna be much of that boxing and circling the ring with him. It wasn't gonna be too much of that.
Okay.
It wasn't gonna be too much of that. I feel like the first round I definitely outclassed him.
Yep.
I barely got hit the first round, and I definitely wanted to make him feel my presence. And of course, I feel like probably like the second or third round, I was going to stop him, knock him out. He really, his skill set ain't really, you know, where mine's is at. But the second round, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when the headbutt came and he got, you know, if I see blood, he got confidence when
Yeah.
he seen that blood. He felt like he got a lot of confidence. So I had to
Right.
like strip that from him.
Right.
I had
That
to
makes
strip
sense.
that.
Nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hold up. So you said in the second, third round, you felt like you was in control. What was it? What was it that gave you the notion like, all right, I got this guy?
Say that again.
I said you told me that around the third round, the third or fourth round, you felt like you was in control. What was it that let you know, like, all right, I got this guy?
I feel like from the first round I was in, but after the headbutt, I just knew what I was doing. I just had to adjust through the adversity. Even when the fight shit, when I knew what I was gonna do.
Okay. All right, take me to the knockdown, Najee. Take me to the knockdown. Because right before that knockdown, you was putting in pain. You was putting in pain on him. And then it was like he was on the ropes. Then he threw, I think it was a right hook, if I'm not mistaken.
That
He threw, caught you, and you go down. In your mind now, are you like, oh shit? Like,
man,
damn.
that was a mistake. You would not see again. I just, you know, I thought where I had him in the 8th round, that's why I thought I had him in the 7th. You understand? So,
like meaning you was trying to get him out. You thought you could get him out of there
keep
in the
watching
7th.
and like, fuck yeah, I was trying to get him up out of it. I thought where I had the 8th round, where I knocked him out, I thought that, but he was alive. He was alive. So, you know, that just, you know, that can't happen again. But it happens though. But it happens.
Yeah.
When he hit me, I wasn't hurt or nothing. I just got back up and just, you know, continue doing what I was doing.
What did your corner say though when you went back to the corner? Because I was like, it happened, and you go back to the corner. Was your corner like, yo, Najee, we got to get this together? What was they saying to you in the corner?
I kind of had to. I took control in the corner. That going into the 8th round, I had to take control and kind of let my coach and everybody know that I'm good. We kind of went back and forth a little bit, like I'm good. And you know, everybody, you know, the nerves went down a little bit, and you know, we went out the next round and did what we had to do.
Oh, so you feel like, oh, your coach was telling you like, yo, we got to slow down or box some more or whatever, and you was like, nah, I'm about to go get him still.
My coach was just saying like, you alert, you awoke, like go, you good. I'm like, I'm good. Like I had to like, I'm straight. Like that I got dropped, but I wasn't hurt. I wasn't nothing, and I knew I had him. I knew I had him. It was just a matter of time.
Okay. All right. So look, when you have this type of fight, this is already fight of the year, bro. Like, does that type of stuff matter to you? Where you like, you know, I want fight of the year and those type of, you know, with people talking about it.
It matters, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It matters a lot. You know, this is my career. It's an achievement. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't look at it. I just look at that fight as a test. I passed the test, on to the next lesson. We gotta go back to class, get better, get smarter, and we on to the next.
Yeah. So all right. So hold up. Let's talk about the next lesson now, nigga. We got to talk about the next lesson because now you at the point with this win. This is like you a legit contender. We talking possibly knocking at the door for title fights. Me personally, I still want to see you against another guy that's like right before the door. You know what I mean? Like a Joshua
Yeah, for sure.
Buatsi type of guy. You know what I mean? But who do you like? Who are you looking at now? Were you like, all right, I'm looking. I got these guys in my sights now.
Breaking up, bro. What you were saying?
I said, who are you looking at now? Where you like, I got these guys in my sight now.
I really just got one goal, man. I want to be the best, man. I'm not looking at nobody specific. I'm not looking. I'm just in my own lane, my head down. I'm working. Whoever come across my table, we just got to deal with it. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. When that time comes where I start calling out names, it's gonna be them names. But right now I'm just climbing up that ladder.
Are you gonna call out names at a certain point? Like you gonna get to the point where you like, all right, I want this guy right here.
Say that again.
I said, are you gonna get to a point where you start calling names? There's only 2 names in the division right now that's champions, and that's David Benavidez.
Oh, absolutely. When we start, of course, man. When we start talking about straps, but that's the main goal. So it's no need to call out names. There's no need to call out names. We all know who they're.
Yeah.
We all know who they're. So and I understand. I'm on the right track, and I'm just still climbing that ladder. When that time comes, it's gonna come.
Okay. Yo, there's 2 guys that I think you on a collision course with outside of the champion. I want to know what you think about them. 2 guys. Can you hear me, Najee?
Say that again. It's 2 guys that what?
That you on a collision course with. Like y'all go cross paths.
You was breaking up. You breaking up a little bit, bro. My bad.
I said it's 2 guys that y'all gonna cross paths with, and I want to know what you think about them.
You said it's 2 guys that's gonna cross paths with me.
Yeah, yo. Yeah. Wait, they saying the connection. Can y'all hear him, chat? Can y'all hear him?
I did.
Damn. Oh, yo, Najee, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The 2 guys I was saying is number 1 is Ben Whitaker, and number 2, Chief O'Burton.
Yeah, what about him?
Do what you like? Those are guys that it seems like y'all are on the pathway. What you think about them guys? You respect them?
Yeah, of course I respect them. They're good fighters.
Do you feel like
y'all?
You feel like y'all gonna fight though?
Yeah, if they make it to the top, we definitely could beat at the top.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, listen, I wanna ask you about your Puerto Rican heritage, brother. Cause I know you repping PR. I literally just got back from Puerto Rico today. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about that, like your Puerto Rican root.
My dad, I'm Puerto Rican from my dad. His mom and dad were born on the island.
Oh, okay.
So definitely.
So you Puerto Rican and black?
You said I'm Puerto Rican and what? Black? Yeah.
Yeah. You Puerto Rican and black? Damn, I don't think we can hear. It's cutting up. It's cutting up.
Yeah, it's cutting up. I'm gonna cut out and come back in. I'm gonna cut out and come back in. Hold on. One second.
All right.
Let me see if I.
Yeah, I know, y'all. We trying to get it together, man. I don't know what's up with this Wi-Fi. Y'all ain't got no Wi-Fi in Atlanta. Now let me stop capping. Y'all know my Wi-Fi be fucking up too, man. I ain't even going. Y'all know Verizon be. Yeah, hopefully he said he coming back, man. I just I wanna talk to him a little bit more. He said, Najee gangster, not you, Cigar Talk Lopez. Yo, Eric, man, what's up with you, G? Don't be coming in my chat talking about, you know what I mean? Is he connected to the Wi-Fi? I don't know. Tell him pay his Wi-Fi bill. Puerto Rican and black is a wild mix. Yeah, we got to see. He said he's going to come right back. I know this was definitely a tough one, y'all. We're going to have to. But I really want to sit down with him in person, man, so we can knock down the in person. We got to knock out an in person. Nah, you got Verizon. You got to get Fios. Ain't that the same thing, bro? Polo Buck. Lopez needed Starlink. ProBox got to get my boy some Wi-Fi. Dan, they cooking his Wi-Fi. Chat cooking his Wi-Fi. Nah, do you know Hearn ain't feeding Ben Whitaker to the homie? Yeah, not yet. I think both of those fights are gonna be like, future title fights. That's what I was asking him. I feel like those guys, to me, are the next, generation of world title holders at 75. Atif, O'Burton, and Ben Whitaker. But I agree with you. Eddie Hearn ain't gonna do that now. I wouldn't do it now either. Let's be honest. We got potential big fights in the next couple years. You're not going to take a fight right now that is no belt on the line and it's not big money. I wouldn't do that either, to be honest. If I was a promoter, as a fan, of course, I want to see it tomorrow. But I'm saying if I was a promoter, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that if I'm a promoter. You want the guys that you think are going to be champions to make money and fight when it's a big fight. So right now, it got potential to grow. You scared off Najee, dog? Nah, I think it's cool. He seemed cool. I think Oh, here you go. Hold up, y'all. Here you go. Yo.
Yo.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yo, chat. Y'all hear him good, chat? Yo, chat. Y'all hear him, chat? Let me know. W's in the chat if you hear him good. W's in the chat.
Nah, man, you ain't scaring me out, man.
Yeah, I know. Nah, they was cooking your Wi-Fi. They said you on the Boost mobile Wi-Fi.
I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, you in a hotel?
I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi, bro.
Okay. All right, so hold up, Najee. I was asking you before we left, because I said you rep Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? And I was asking who's Puerto Rican in your family? Like
my dad, I'm Puerto Rican on my dad's side. My grandparents, they from the island. So, I love my people out there, man.
Are you like Puerto Rican, like mofongo type? You eat mofongo and all that?
Yeah, mofongo good. Mofongo, yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like
y'all Puerto Rican though, bro.
I mean, like, how did you grow up Puerto Rican? Like, because this Puerto Rican DNA, and then it's like I grew up Puerto Rican.
I'm black, man.
Yeah,
but I'm Puerto Rican though.
Nah, I got you. That makes sense. I went to the gym. I didn't know that was y'all gym. I went to the gym in Atlanta. I interviewed Brian Norman Jr. Salute my man, B. Norman Strong.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my brother.
Yeah. So he told me that too. He like, yo, me and Najee, man, he said y'all go back like that shit. He was like, yo, this my boy for real. Talk about y'all relationship. It's just like spending hours in the gym together.
I mean, we grew up together, man. We from the same play, grew up in the same gym. Probably like 10 years old, 9, 10 years old, 8, 9 years old, something like that. We
Damn.
Just, it's my guy.
Do you feel like y'all knew at the young age that y'all will both be like, all right, we both gonna be world champions, we both gonna get to the level?
Nah, I ain't know that, but I did know like we was different than all the kids around. Like we was always different. We was always like above all the little kids, all our peers and stuff in the gym. So I knew that, but I didn't know. I didn't know I had no idea we was gonna take it this far.
Hold on, when you say above, like y'all, it was really y'all two that was better than everybody else?
Than everybody. All the kids, at least we were kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Well, I mean, you had an extensive amateur career, right? Like you know, you did the amateur scene, you did all of that, and
Yeah,
then
I got 150 fights. Amateur fights.
150.
150 amateur fights. Yeah.
Now I know you were supposed to go to the Olympics for Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Man, around that time, man, my pops passed. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't feeling that route. I kind of just wanted to turn pro. A lot of things played into it. Sometimes I think about it like, man, I know I could have medaled, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's all good.
I mean, can you talk about that? Because obviously, I watched some of the old interviews with your dad, man, and was he from New York? He's like a
Yeah,
kind of,
he's from New York.
oh, okay, I can hear it in the, I'm from New York, so I say he just got to
Yeah, he's
feel
from
like.
New York. Yeah, he's from New York.
I mean,
Um,
can you talk about him a little bit? Because obviously, he's played such a big role in your life, your career, starting you off.
uh-huh.
What are the things and I guess the memories that you take with you from him?
Oh man, real man, stand up guy, man. One thing I could say, everything he told me when I was younger, growing up, and I'm starting to understand it more and more now. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And just he been giving me the game my whole life. He really gave me the game. He is the reason I am who I am now.
As a coach, was that a difficult thing? Because we see a bunch of different father son coach relationships. What was it? How was that for you? Just seeing that it was your pop there for your son.
I mean, you talking about losing him?
No, like when y'all was together as a trainer and fighter.
Oh man, he meant business. It wasn't even like no. It was a father and son thing, but he meant business. It wasn't like no. He wasn't patting me on my back about nothing. Nah, none of that. He was tough. Yeah,
Mm.
he was tough. Yeah, he was tough.
On all of y'all, all the brothers.
Oh, all of it, everybody. On Brian Norman, on everybody, on everybody in the gym. He ain't
Wow.
played no games.
What you think he would say about this fight right here that you just had? Would he be happy and be like saluting you? What do you think he would say about that one?
Yeah, he'll be happy. But next week when we get back in the gym, he'll have a whole bunch to say. Like I said, man, we still working on everything, man. We still sharpening up.
Yeah. Tell me about that growing up in Atlanta, bro. What because I feel like Atlanta's not really a boxing city like that.
Nah, man, you make it out of Atlanta, like, and I was just saying it's like it's kind of hard for us boxing, like coming up through the amateurs and stuff like that, because we never had that spotlight. Georgia, like we never had that spotlight in boxing, so it was kind of you make it out of Atlanta, you could fight,
Yeah.
you could fight. So, man, but I feel like I made a name for myself like since young, like Silver Gloves, Junior Olympics. Like I used to take all them national tournaments. I used to be everywhere, so it was kind of the whole everybody knew me. So I kind of did that early, like made
Yeah.
myself made myself bigger than the city in boxing. So
Hold on, but being in Atlanta, was you ever like you didn't want to play no football or like what I'm saying?
I tried to play football when I was like 11 years old, but I like to fight. And my dad he gave me like an ultimatum, like, bro, it's either this or that. And I'm like, shit.
Oh, he made you pick. He made you
Football,
pick. Like you gonna pick one.
yeah, cause we had one car. Ain't nobody finna keep pick like no. It wasn't none. You either gonna be at the gym or you gonna play football. And I'm like, shit, I want to be in the boxing gym, man, with you. You know what I'm saying? Football was
Right.
cool.
Right.
It wasn't
Okay.
really. That wasn't my
Hold on,
thing.
read the super chat. Super chat, Angel, salute. Thanks for the super chat. Angel says, salute Najee Lopez. I feel like you got what it takes to defeat both Joshua Buatsi and David Morrell. Will we see
He
you
knows
fight
something.
one of those soon?
He knows something.
Yeah.
He definitely
Yeah.
knows something.
All right, salute, Angel. Felix Nunez says, any showcase fights on the island in the future?
Man, hopefully, man, that'll be a dream come true. Actually, to fight in Puerto Rico, you know, Puerto Rico be showing me love, man. So I definitely want to like give back. Go out there and put on the show for them.
Yo, that would be fire. The energy. I was just out there. I was on the card yesterday. I was commentating big time boxing. It was a great night of fights. Some knockouts. Felix Pereira and yo, bro, the Puerto Rican fans they different. They different, bro, over there.
Man, unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That's
I
why
feel like you got to get out there.
Man, I got to.
Oh, so tell me, how did you get with Pro Box? Because right now, I feel like you the face of Pro Box right now, bro. Like when people think of Pro Box, they think of you.
I am, really. Who else?
Blast, maybe.
Who else?
That's it.
All right. Nah, but like I said, like soon it's crazy. Right after the Team Puerto Rico had called me, I was on the same, like around the same time. My manager, he was telling me like, man, you should like try to do that. I'm like, nah, man, I want to turn pro. So he ended up getting me on the phone with Coach Mark. I'm in Atlanta and I'm talking to Coach Mark. He was like, man, just come down here, see how you like it. And man, I went down there that first day, worked with Coach. I ended up staying. I ended up locking in and ended up signing the Pro Box, meeting Gary, and the rest was history.
Hold on, but what was it that made you like it? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, like you said, you've been with your dad all this time, and now you got a new guy. What do you feel like it was that made y'all feel like that?
It was the chemistry, like me and Coach Mark chemistry. Like he got some of the same like morals and principles my dad had. You know what I'm saying? Some of the same, the attitude and stuff like that. So it just kind of like it was a puzzle piece. I felt like I fit in perfectly. We meshed perfect.
So he's the one that introduced you to Gary Jonas?
Yeah, Mark trained. He run the Pro Box facility, so it was kind of
okay.
I feel like Gary pretty much gave the green light, but I ended up meeting Mark first, and then I met Gary, then I ended up signing.
That makes sense. How do you feel about because there's a lot going on with promoters these days, right? Like network, Top Rank just got on the Zone, they got Zuko on Paramount.
Wow.
Are you interested in them type of things? Like, man, I want to get do Pro Box but get on TV also. Like, how do you see your business going?
I mean, it's possible that we may co-promote in the future. I definitely spoke to my promoter on things like that. So don't be surprised if you see me fighting on the DAZN card or Matchroom card. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, okay, that's in the cards. Like that's in the cards, though.
Yeah, that's definitely in the talks. Even if Zeus will come with that chicken, like if they come with that chicken like that.
Yeah. All right, hold up, Najee. Keep it real though. When you ask what you want to get out of this, obviously, I'm sure you want a world title. You made that clear. But is it like how you balance? Like, all right, I want the bag versus legacy. What's your balance between legacy versus the bag?
I mean, we prize fighters first, but I feel like the prize is the prize is just a receipt. You know what I'm saying of your legacy. So I'm definitely here to stamp my name.
Yeah, I mean, I know you fought that heavyweight in the amateur. Do you feel like in the pro game, is there ever a shot that you would go up there?
I can't wait.
You can't wait.
I can't wait.
Yo, nah, come on, Najee. That's the big boys up there. You gonna go up there?
Yeah, why not? I can't wait.
How tall are you, bro?
6.
Well, it's cutting up. Say it
Yeah.
again.
I said I'm 6'3".
Oh, 6'3". Damn. I know they said you and Big Baby Jared Anderson used to fight in the amateurs.
Yeah, we fought twice. We were about 15, 16, something like that. I wasn't even supposed to
How?
be heavyweight at that time. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even supposed to be heavyweight.
Damn, man. I'm trying to think if I could see that now. Like y'all two now at this, how y'all both, you know what
For 100 million.
I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
For
For sure. All right, so hold up. Tell me this though. Tell me this. As your career is growing and progressing, you saying it's already, you know, you got 75, you're looking at heavyweight. Is undisputed a goal, or you just like it don't really matter to you?
yeah, that's a goal. I'm trying to be the best. That's definitely a goal. I'm trying to be the best out there, but you know the way the belts is nowadays, the same like it's weird nowadays. So I'm just I'm trying to just beat the best.
How you feel about the sanction fees? Like when you get a strap, you gonna be like, God damn, I gotta, because you
They
know
be
that's a high
tripping.
class,
Yeah,
boy.
they be tripping. They be tripping, dog. I don't know why they be tripping like that though.
They want that bag too. Everybody trying to get them niggas over there trying to.
Yeah, I don't know why they be tripping like that because without the champ, the belt is means nothing. We don't need the belt. Y'all need the champ.
Mm.
So I feel like I don't know. I understand everybody needs some pay, but damn, you can't break a nigga head like that.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you on that.
Would they try to charge Bud like 3 million, right?
Yeah, something like that. They said a couple million. I think they
Couple
want to.
million, right?
Yeah,
God damn.
that's crazy, bro.
They trying to retire off my boy.
But listen, it's people on my own block. You know what they would do for a couple? What? Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
That's wild.
Yo, Najee, is pound for pound conversation meaningful to you?
Hell yeah, pound for pound. That's that's worth more than the title to me.
Mm. Okay, so you respect that, is it like Ring Magazine, pound for pound? You like, I need to be on that.
For sure.
I like that.
For
I
sure.
like that. Okay. All right. So listen, man. Where's this thing going, man? What we looking like next? I know you just fought. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably you need a break. You a little vacation, but niggas got to see more. That was that was so crazy. We got to see more, bro.
Absolutely. Man, I'm just finna take a couple months in the lab. Yeah, man. Y'all see me sometime in August, September.
August, September. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
August, September.
How bad was the recovery? Like, you know, the headbutt, the scars. Is it?
Oh, I'm good. Couple days, I was in the bed, man.
Damn, shit just cut out.
You get me?
Oh, I hear you now. You heard what I said?
Yeah, I said it took a couple days. Couple days, I was just in the bed. I was glued to that bed, but I'm good now. Yeah, I'm good. Had a couple stitches in my eye, but that that's straight.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, listen, yo, Najee, I appreciate your time, bro.
Najee, man, thank
I
you, man, for
definitely want
having
to
me,
make
brother.
nah for sure. I definitely want to make sure we do a proper sit down. You know what I mean? In real life, get more in
Absolutely.
depth. Like, but I had to talk because I really enjoyed this last performance, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, man, for sure. They saying Bass Pro Hats is a Southern thing.
Man, whatever.
Word. All right,
All right, my
Najee, I
brother.
appreciate
All
you
right,
pulling
talk
up,
to
my
you
boy.
soon. All right.
All right, later. Yeah, man, Najee Lopez, y'all. Najee Lopez, y'all. That's a bad dude, man. He can straight up fight, man. He like an old school fighter. He's old school. He not too pretty with it. He not too he that's old school, man. This guy's an old school. I'm coming to hurt something. I'm coming to hurt something. That's what he on. I just wanted to talk to him because I'm like, yo, listen, that performance was so crazy. I had to talk to him. I wanted to hear his point of view. I wanted to see where he's coming from. I want to know who this guy is. I haven't really seen a lot of content on him. So I was like, yo, we got to talk to him. But listen, man, I'm gonna drop the link real quick. If y'all want to come up, let's talk real quick. Ammo Williams fighting this weekend. Lester Martinez fighting this weekend. If y'all want to come up real quick and talk, this is not a long one. Yo, we coming back on Sunday. I got a good guest for y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all who's the special guest on Sunday. Gotta make sure he coming. Pause. That was crazy. Pause. My special guest. Ooh, Najee versus Ben Whitaker. Damn, Cyrus. Damn, bruh. That's a hard. That's a tough fight. Najee versus Ben Whitaker. That's a 50-50 fight. God damn. Maybe Najee. I don't. Maybe Najee. That's a hard fight to pick, bro. That's a hard fight to pick. You did your thing last night. Thank you, bro. Yo, listen, man. For those that didn't see it, I was on DAZN last night. I'm back commentating again. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's commentating. Great night of fights. Big time boxing. It was a crazy knockout. This guy Cotto, Absael Cotto. I was in Puerto Rico. Absael Cotto was the favorite. He got knocked out by Hernandez. Did y'all see that? Bro, the hook was like this. He punched him, his head went, ugh. He spun around, bro. Yo, bro. Big time boxing. Salida Promotions. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Make sure y'all tune in, man. I'm trying to take this commentary to the next level, y'all. I'm trying to take this commentary to the next level, man. So I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. I'm going to drop the link in the chat real quick, just in case, if y'all want to come chop it up real quick before I get up out of here. This ain't one of them long episodes. I just wanted to talk to Najee Lopez. We coming back Sunday. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know how we do. Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. My special guest next week, Bill said you a young old ninja. LOL. What up, Cigar Talk? Yeah, Bill, that's my old head, man. My nigga Bill. Yo, Greg, you still on, Greg? My nigga Greg at. They said you on punishment, Greg. I'll get on Sunday. Yeah, salute, Angel. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. Adames versus Ammo. Oh, my boy Kendrell in the building. Kendrell, what's popping, Kendrell? Can we get Clarissa Shields on the show? Oh, y'all want Clarissa on the show? I could ask her. Let me say this. This Sunday, 2 p.m., please make sure y'all come through, man. Show me some love. Sunday, 2 p.m. Great job last night. Thank you, Skeet. Thank you, bro. Skeet Grant. Thank you. This Sunday, 2 p.m., I got Tiger Johnson pulling up to the chat. Tiger Johnson pulling up to the chat. He told me he got some things to say. He told me he got some things to say, man. Tiger Johnson. Yeah. Get Alicia Bumgarner on. Yo, she blocked me, dog. Alicia Bumgarner, dog. And now that I'm jacking Caroline Dubois, I think she feeling away. I don't know. It went viral. Ring picked it up. You know what I'm saying? That Caroline Dubois interview we just did. I'm not disrespecting her. I just think Caroline gonna beat you. It's not disrespect. Just my opinion. Thoughts on Shakur going after Benavidez and Ryan? Shakur going. Oh, first of all, thank you for the super chat, bro. If you go at Shakur, he's gonna go at you. I didn't really think too much of it. I just thought, I saw Benavidez with Ryan. Benavidez said, he feel like, if you could go to 144, then you could go to 147. Move up. That's what Benavidez said. And Shakur says, I already just went to 140, and now y'all trying to push me up to 147. So, I think that's a valid, I think that's a valid thing on Shakur's behalf. I understand both sides, to be honest. But I think, I think Shakur's earned it beating the top guy at 140 that, you know what I mean? If he wants to take a couple more fights at 40, I think he's earned that right. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been at 35. He started at 26, went to 30, 35, then 40. He's only had one fight at 40. So, I don't think he has to immediately go up to 47. That's my opinion. I got a feeling Tiger going to come with some smoke. He might. I've been wanting to talk to Tiger Johnson for a minute, though. I'm glad we getting a chance to put it together now, though. Why everybody hating on Key for pressing Mason? Yeah, I seen that. I seen Greg actually. I think my boy Locke on Twitter posted Greg was talking about Key. You know what? I don't know. I think my opinion with the Keyshawn, I don't mind him calling out world champions. Abdullah's a world champion now. He's a young boy, but he's a world champion. So I don't mind Keyshawn calling out world champions. I don't mind that. But I saw what Greg was saying, which is he wanted him to keep the same energy with Greg said he wanted him to keep the same energy with De Los Santos and Andy Cruz, and that's a fair point. That's a fair point. If you're gonna have press energy, it should be for everybody. You know what I mean? But I don't think Keyshawn is like scared of Andy Cruz or De Los Santos. I don't think he's scared of them, no. But I do think that De Los Santos, that was a hard fight. I can't just say I know Keyshawn was gonna win that. That's a hard fight. I would have had to see it play out. But I think Keyshawn is well within his rights to call out Abdullah Mason. He's a champion. To me, picking on him would be you calling out a guy without no belt. He got a belt. That to me, if you got a belt, people could call you out. Since Pap, no Clarissa on Cigar Talk. Nah, that's not true. Clarissa came on one time the end of last year. She came to pull up on us. That was a crazy live, Ace. I had Bill Haney, I had Clarissa, I had mad people on one live that time. She came up, but I think I can get her on the channel. I think so. I had to ask her, but I think so. She blocked me too. What's up with her? Who blocked you? Clarissa blocked you? Or you? Oh, Bumgardner. Get Ray Ford. All right. Get Ray Ford. I want him to get a fight first, like a fight announced. Hopefully, Ray Ford and Oshaki Foster. Hopefully, we got that. Who's next to be the subject of Cigar Talk scrutiny? Show yourself. Yo, Lance, what's up, man? Salute, Lance. Tiger will be champion and beat Haney. Word? That's a tough fight, bro. I'm not saying it's not doable, but that's a hard fight. Devin Haney's a good boxer, bro. That's a hard fight. Dubois gonna smash Alicia. I agree. I'm gonna drop 100 piece in the chat for you to ask Tiger about that Haney beef. Yo, Angel, salute, but save your money. I have to ask. I can't not ask that. I gotta ask that. We all want to know that. Everybody want to know that. I gotta ask that. I gotta ask that. You don't even got it. You ain't gotta drop no $100 for that. I'm gonna ask him. Why everyone hating on Key? Yeah, man. I don't know. Who's everyone? I seen Greg though. I think if you got a world title, you could get called out, bro. Abdullah has a world title, bro. That's what comes with being a champion. People want your spot. People gonna call you out. That's what comes with it. I think Key's well within his right to call him out. But I agree with what Greg was saying. If you're gonna hard press somebody, you do gotta have the same energy for everybody across the board. I agree with that too. But I don't think Key is like, you know what I'm saying, off base because he calling out Abdullah. Damn, Najee is smoke with Tank and Alicia. What you doing out here, man? I don't know, bro. I just be saying my opinions, bro. I don't know why they hate me, man. I made myself so easy to love. I don't understand it. Bro. But it is what it is. The show must go on. Cigar Talk must go on. You know know what I'm saying? He tried to stun on Abdullah in June, tricked himself out of his position, crashes out after his brother's loss, and Abdullah took the belt like he was supposed to. Keyshawn mad at himself. Yeah, that's on him. He lost that belt. That's on him. That ain't on nobody else but him. You right. You right. That's on him. It is on him. Bring AB. Yeah, it's not happening, man. She's not coming on my channel. Watch Sean Zattel get canceled next. What? Why y'all just come on? What's up, man? Sean Zattel, my boy. Keyshawn versus Gary Antoine Russell. Oh, Ace, I like that fight. That's a good fight, bro. That's a good fight, bro. Keyshawn versus Antoine Russell. I like that fight. Oh, hell nah. Skeet, what's popping, man? What you saying? Oh, hell nah. Nah, you didn't when you were cooning over Ryan. Yeah. You're here watching me, bro. If I'm a coon, why are you watching me? You're here. You're here watching me. I'm not watching you. Abdullah didn't take the belt from him, but he made him come up off that belt. Nah, I can't say he made him. Nah, Key made himself. I can't say Abdullah made him, but he took advantage of the opportunity like he's supposed to. Abdullah took advantage of those opportunities like he's supposed to. I'm not mad at Keyshawn for calling him out. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I wish Greg was here because I want to hear more on Greg's perspective about that. Key should be cared. Should be careful. I guess he was trying to say what he wished for. Mason ain't no bum. Hell nah, Mason ain't no bum. Abdullah Mason, one of them young boys that's a young lion. You betting on Bronco tomorrow? Absolutely. Carlos Adames? Absolutely. By stoppage, too. I think Key versus Ryan would be a war. That's a good fight. I want to see Andy Hirioka versus Nair Albright. Hey, that's a good fight, man. I feel like I want to see Nair Albright get another big shot. Abdullah said, when you get a belt at 140, I'm going to come get that too. Ooh, I ain't see that. Abdullah said that? I ain't see that one. Naj has white friends. Yeah, I mean, I got a couple white friends. Ammo for the upset. Yo, Angel, you tripping, dog. I ain't seeing it, bro. I ain't seeing it, bro. Who you got? Kia Mason. Right now, I think right now, like if they fought tomorrow, I would have to think Keyshawn has the edge if they fought tomorrow. But that's the thing is Abdullah is 21 years old, bro. That kid got so much time to grow in. He's already a beast. He's already a beast. But Abdullah, I can just imagine in 5 years what that young, I can't stop saying kid. He's not a kid. What that young man's going to look like. Abdullah Mason. Right now, today, I think Keyshawn would have the advantage today. But it ain't like it's a guaranteed. It ain't that. It ain't guaranteed. Greg can't show up on your channel no more. Now he can. He was in here earlier. He was in here earlier. 5 years. I'm not saying 5 years for that fight specifically. I'm just saying how Abdullah Mason in 5 years is going to look, period. Not pertaining to Keyshawn, but I think in 5 years, he's going to be dangerous, bro. Thoughts of Frank Martin versus Tito Mercado. Yo! I think Tito Mercado would, I think he'll beat Frank Martin. I think Tito Mercado would beat Frank Martin, yo. Rolly knocks down Haney and wins by split decision. Okay. Okay. It's possible. I think it's tough to see a win, but I could see a knockdown. It's tough to see a win, though. But again, remember, everybody was saying the same thing. Yo, Devin's gonna get knocked out by Brian Norman. And Dev handled that one. Dev handled that one like he was in total control. Tito Mercado stops Frank. Ooh. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not mad. Tito Mercado is nice. He hits hard. He got speed and length. That's the thing about Tito Mercado is his length is crazy. Pause. Whoa, that was crazy. Hold up. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy. But yeah, Tito Mercado's arm reach, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Come on, Naj. It shouldn't have to explain shit. You don't say. I don't know what you're referring to, bro. As soon as Mason matures his jab, he beats everyone. Syfe Bud, salute. I'm not mad at that, bro. I think Mason has he has things to grow. I think more than a jab. I think also I think he's made subtle mistakes that he's getting better. I can see him being more patient. He learned from that time when he had the 2 knockdowns, and then he got up and stopped the old boy, the Dominican dude that hits hard. He's learned from that. I'm sure he's going to learn from Sam Noakes, so he's maturing in real time. We're watching it. Cyrus, I agree. Stops Frank. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, though. For real, for real. I see Rolly catching Haney, clinch the left hook. Y'all said that about Norman, though, bro. That's what y'all told me about Brian Norman Jr., though. I don't know. I got to roll with Devin on that one. But I think Rolly can be a bit more physical than Norman was. Tito stops Frank, 8th and 9th round. Tito outboxing shots, all got popped because dangerous. He is. He is. Tito's dangerous. Tito Mercado is dangerous. Hey, Naj, this ain't Greg, fam. I just made this account. Yo, come on, man. I thought this was Greg the whole time. I was about to bring this guy up. This ain't even the real Greg. Nah, man, this ain't even the real Greg, bruh. This ain't even the real Greg, bruh. We got the fake Greg in the chat, bruh. Nah, man. I was about to bring him up to talk about what happened. The fake Greg is in the chat. They got the fake Greg in the chat. What down, Najee in the chat sent you what? Suit, do it all the way. The gym shoes. What? Lose the gym shoes. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Haney might get KO'd on their dog ass. Nah, come on, man. This is what y'all said against Brian Norman, man. Y'all said this. Y'all told me this. I said I thought Haney was going to win that fight too. I definitely thought it was going to be closer, though. I didn't think it was going to go like that. I thought it was going to be closer. I didn't think that. But I don't, nah, man. Y'all sleeping on Haney, bro. That kid is a good boxer, man. I ain't gonna lie, the fake Greg is crazy. Yeah, Timu Greg is wild, bro. Timu Greg is wild. Timu Greg pages. I thought this was really my man Greg. I was about to bring you up. They got the imposter Greg in the chat. What? Mason didn't damn near lose his last fight. Did he get hurt? Absolutely, but he won. No, I didn't say he lost. He just had a tough fight. I don't think he lost. I think he won, but that was a hard fight. That wasn't no easy fight. That was a hard fight, bro. I think he won, but it was a close fight. We're not gonna act like it was like close to being like, yo, it was a blowout, or that was a close fight and a hard fight. Talk about his Greg with a double G. I secured the name too, so he can't use this name. Damn, what? Yo, is you the one that got Greg kicked off? Fake Greg? Why are you doing this, fake Greg? Timu Greg, why are you doing this? I don't understand. Fake page, Naj. That ain't Greg. Timu Greg, why? Why are you doing this, Timu Greg? We like the real Greg Hackett, man. You gotta stop that bullshit, bro. All right, man. Yo, listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. This is just a short episode. I just want to talk to Najee Lopez. And yeah, bro. Let's get to it. Yo, be back Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got Tiger Johnson coming through. I got Tiger Johnson pulling up, and I'm gonna bring up another special guest too, man. Pull up, man. It's Sunday. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for showing me love, man. I'm gonna show y'all as much love as I can and bring up the guests that y'all want to see.